Alright guys, part 2 of Hanging With Your Homeboy, 7B or whatever. We're up here, probably one of the coolest spots in Monmouth County. Definitely one of the most recognizable. Twin Light Towers. Check them out, man. It's pretty goddamn cool. Pretty cool, man. So you got the whole Sandy Hook view. You can see almost all Seabright from up here. That's a new bridge, probably a couple $1 billion bridge right there. Really cool spot. So, like I said, going forward, we're gonna be trying to take you to some pretty cool locations. Some pretty cool locations that maybe you may have seen or wouldn't seen. You know, by yourself. So I'm gonna introduce you to them from time to time. But today's topic, we're gonna go over a little bit. We're gonna go over foreclosures and short sales and the differences. Started out by saying there is no magic list for foreclosures. Everybody always wonders, is there some magic list? Can I get that list of foreclosures? It doesn't really work like that. I mean, there are sheriff sales, which, you know, usually somebody goes down with a bag of cash and purchases them. The way a foreclosure usually works is that, you know, somebody doesn't pay their mortgage for a year or up to 5 years. Finally, the bank gets sick of sending them letters. They foreclose on the home. They kick you out. They take your stuff out. They process it. And then they, you know, turn around and go through the red tape of putting it on the market themselves because they're not in the business of owning homes. So they just list it, you know, with whatever they can get out of it, hoping to recoup some of their money. Now, the downside of that for the bank is that they waste a lot of time, lose a lot of money on not being paid. Usually the houses are in awful condition because the people have beat the hell out of it. They're not living there, or they're mad that they're getting kicked out, or, you know, they feel like something, you know, the world's against them, so they destroy the house. They destroy their own house. Well, what was their house. So on the bank side, that costs them a lot of money and time. So on the opposite end, a short sale is appealing for the bank, because a short sale is when, say you bought your house for $300,000 and the market dips down to $250,000 and you've mortgaged a good part of that. So now you're trying to sell your house or can't make your mortgage payments, and you can't even get out of your house because you owe $275,000 on a house that maybe you'll get $250,000 for. So hence the short sale. You're short money to get the hell out of there. So the enticing part for the bank is that they can avoid all that time where you don't pay your mortgage payments, all that time where you're going to beat the hell out of the house and make it worth less than it's really worth. And they will take a hit, you know, as long as, you know, you can prove you don't have any money, can't make your payments, and blah blah blah. So a short sale is enticing for the bank because a foreclosure costs them a lot more money long term, and it's more of a headache for them. So pretty much, and the perks for the person involved in the short sale, a foreclosure is like a head-on collision. It's going to take you a long time to recuperate from it. Your credit, everything. It's devastating financially. A short sale is like a fender bender. You know, it'll ding your credit up. Sometimes you'll be responsible for a small part of the shortage. Sometimes not. But which isn't bad if you can walk away from $50,000-$70,000 and owe them $7,000. That's not bad. And not make your mortgage payments for quite a while. So so that's the difference. There is no magic list of foreclosures. Foreclosures are like a head-on collision as far as your credit and everything and situation goes. Short sales are like a fender bender. You can recover from them. It'll show up as a little ding on your credit. Nothing compared to what a foreclosure will do. So just to break that down for you, foreclosure's bad, short sale good. If you are in the the mindset of I'm just going to let this thing go. Not a good mindset to have. If you know somebody that's of that mindset, tell them to call me, reach out to me. I will go over the pros and cons with them. I've done some pretty interesting things with short sales in the past, so we can definitely make that happen for people. It seems to me, hopefully with the market value seem to be headed in the direction where values might be going up. Maybe we won't have as many problems here that we had over the last couple of years, but I'm sure there's still going to be situations where people just owe too much or can't make their payments and are upside down. So short sale, good, not great. Foreclosure, really bad. And those are the differences. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. I had a couple other little points. So, yeah, no, those are the basics. I don't want to go too detailed here. It is a Friday afternoon. Thanks for hanging with me. Like I said, we're going to try to bring you from all different locations if I happen to be out and about. Any questions? You can hit me at MrMiddletown.com, homeboy.com, 3 is the E.